Hope you're feeling good today. We are going to do a 10-minute Pilates flow workout using your mat and no other equipment. I'll guide you through some of the classical Pilates exercises and put my own spin on, and we're going to end up with a body that's feeling lengthened, strengthened, revived and energized. If you've never met me before, my name is Sophie from sofiejayne.com, and every Thursday I'm bringing you a brand new 10-minute workout. I've chosen not to put music on today's workout, so if you want to play your own tunes in the background, you can set that up. If you need to do that, press pause now. Otherwise, we shall begin laying down on our mats. 10 minutes of work, guys. And let's just bring the body all the way down onto the floor. You want to flex your feet so the heels are down and the toes are pointing up. Take the arms back behind you. Rotate the palms so they're in towards the body. Take a nice breath in through the nose. Reach the arms towards the ceiling. As you exhale through the mouth, think about pulling the belly button towards the spine as we lift up and continue to round forwards. Take 5 mini pulses as we exhale. Feeling that length all through the back of the body and the hamstrings. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, ripple and roll yourself down the center of the spine. Gradually allow those hands to come back behind. We'll take 2 more. Breathing in, arms come up with energy. Exhale out the mouth, belly button towards the spine. Continue to ripple and roll over. Take 5 mini pulses. A little bit quicker with these 5. Breathing in, reach up, and exhale, roll down the center of your spine, eventually bringing the arms back behind. Final one, breathing in, exhale, try and find even more length, reaching the hands even further beyond the toes. Last one, we lift all the way up and under control, roll yourself down the spine. Take the hands, interlace them behind the head. Place the feet on the floor. The feet are hip distance apart. Breathing in through the nose. Exhale, raise the head, neck and shoulders up away from the floor. You want to look towards your knees. I may look to you from time to time. And be at a point where the tips of your shoulder blades are just hovering on the mat. So try to avoid coming too low. Really find that lift and feel your lower back push down towards the floor. Bring in the right leg to tabletop position. Holding with the right leg in tabletop. See if you can lift the chest a tiny bit higher away. Lower the right leg down. Lift the left leg to tabletop position. Again, see if you can lift the chest a little bit higher. This time the left leg stays up and the right leg comes to meet it. Both legs are in tabletop position. The knees are slightly apart, so they're as wide as your hips. The elbows are wide and there's a tiny space between the chin and the chest. As you breathe in, lengthen the right leg long away from you. Exhale, draw back to tabletop. Inhale in through the mouth, left leg. Exhale inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. We alternate the legs. Try to keep the pace slow and controlled. Really feeling that work into the center of your body. As we fatigue, the head will want to lower down, so work on keeping that lift. If you feel your lower back lifting off, let's just keep the legs slightly closer and maintain the bend in the knee rather than that full extension. You decide what works for you. We do 1 more on each side, and then we maintain the lift. You bring your legs together so the inner thighs are connected. Reaching the arms forwards. Begin to pump the arms as we breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5, in 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5. Carry on with that breath, out 2, 3, 4, 5. If you need it, bring one hand behind your head. This is in 2, 3, 4, 5, out. We're halfway there. If you like that progression, lengthen the legs away from you. Otherwise, you stay in your tabletop position. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3. 2 more sets. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out. Final set. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5. Hug the knees to the chest. Bring the head down and just give yourself a small rock from side to side. Focus on massaging your back into the mat. Placing the feet back on the floor once again as wide as your hips. Plant the arms down by the side. Breathe in through the nose. As you exhale, tuck the pelvis. Feel the lower back press in. And then we peel all the way up to come to your hip bridge.
We want to be in a position where the spine is lengthened rather than popping the rib cage forwards and bending the back. Once there, take an inhale, exhale, rolling down your spine. 2 more, breathe in. Exhale, ripple up. Really ground the feet, contract the glutes and the hamstrings as you lift. Inhale and exhale, rolling down. 1 more, breath in. And exhale, peel, roll. It should feel good for the back of the body. Breath in and exhale, lower. We eliminate the peel up. We just exhale, send the hips up. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Being mindful of the position of the knees. We want to keep the knees in line with the hips. A tendency sometimes is for the knees to knock in or for the knees to splay out. So from time to time, look at that alignment and find that alignment. With each one, can you contract the glutes a little bit tighter? So you are driving and recruiting a few more muscle fibers in both the glutes and the hamstrings. Lifting and lowering as we go. Up and down. Ooh, feels good? Hopefully. It's feeling pretty good for me. We're taking 5 more, and that last one will hold up. This is 3, 2, we hold all the way up. Hands are down, walk the feet so the feet are touching. Bring the heels a tiny bit closer to your glutes. Send the right leg up towards the ceiling, pointing through the toes. Check in, hands on hips, that right hip hasn't lowered down. If it has, lifting the hip back up. Breathe in, lengthen the right leg away. Exhale, flex the foot, it comes up. Inhale down, exhale lift. This is 3. We go to 10. 4, 5, 6, 7. Feeling that work in the left glute, left hamstring. 9. Last one, we keep the leg all the way up. We lower the left hip down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down, up. We go for 10. This is 3, 4, 5. Remember to keep that rib cage nice and close. 6, 7, 8. Final 2, 9. Last one, 10. Bring the right foot down. Bring the hands onto the hips as we extend and lift the left leg up. Checking that that left hip has stayed lifted, pointing through the toe. We lower down, flex the foot up. 2, 3. So the idea is we're keeping the pelvis nice and stable. 5, 6, 7. Belly button to spine, core engagement. 9. Last one, leg holds up. We drop the hips down, exhale, lift. Lower and lift. This time feeling the work into the right glute and hamstring. This is 6, 8, 9. Final one, holding up. Bring the left foot down, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, lift the heels, drop the rib cage, nice breath in. Exhale, roll, ripple down the spine, hug the knees in towards the chest. Holding onto the outsides of the shins, arms are nice and wide. Hug the chin up towards the chest. Push the lower back down, breathing in. Exhale, roll up with momentum. See if we can find that point where we are hovering. The toes are lifted away, the elbows are dropped, the arms are nice and wide. Chin tucks down, push your lower back away from you so you find that stretch in the spine and the support engagement in the abs. Should feel really good as you breathe in and roll back. And exhale and lift. Breathe in, roll back. Exhale, lift. So we're focusing on massaging the spine and using the abdominals to control you on the way up. Take our last one. Holding up. If this feels a real challenge to hold, keep focusing on holding there. Otherwise, we see if we can reach the arms away from you. Open them to a V. Bring the right leg to tabletop. Lift the left leg to tabletop and just breathe. Pull those shoulders back. In 3, 2, 1. The legs lower down and we sit nice and tall. Extend the legs away from you. Open them as wide as your hips. Reach the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring them down, interlace the hands behind the head. As we breathe in, the hips stay forward, but we twist the torso around to the left side. Exhale, back center. Breathe in, rotate to the opposite side. Exhale, center. Slightly quicker. We lift and we want to find that rotation through your thoracic spine. which is your upper spine. We want to keep the lower spine nice and stable, which the lumbar spine is meant to be stable, and then we find as much mobility in the upper. Taking one more in each direction. Last one. Release, legs open as wide as the mat. Bring the hands in front and lift up as you breathe in, and then exhale, rounding yourself forwards, finding that stretch through the back of the body. See if you can continue to walk the fingers forwards and actively press the lower back away from you. Roll yourself up, bring the legs to touch. Final one, we swing the legs all the way around and come face down. The legs come as wide as the mat. The arms reach out in front as wide as the mat. The chin is hovering just above the mat. You want to focus on pushing your hips down, lifting your belly button up and away. We lift the upper and lower body away from the floor and lower down with grace so the hands just touch. Lifting up. Find that small hold as we're working into our back extension. If this one's too much for you, bring the hands underneath the forehead and hold the hands underneath the forehead. Keeping that controlled pace. This last one, we hold all the way up. If the arms are extended, keep that nice extension. Breathe in, we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax all the way down. Just bring your head to one side. Take a moment to let the body sink into the mat. Bring the legs together, hands towards the chest. Lift yourself up, hinge back into a shell stretch. Knees open slightly, toes untucked. Ripple and round yourself to a kneeling position. And give yourselves a very well-deserved round of applause. That was your Pilates flow. I hope you enjoyed the routine. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave your comments below. Subscribe for new workouts every Thursday. And if you've got more time, go and try one of my other workouts. Thank you so much, guys. Have an awesome day. See you soon.